We will move against non-Lagosians in 2027 election, Major General Olariwaju. The former Minister of Communications, Major General Olariwaju, has announced plans to ensure that non-Lagosians are excluded from elected offices in the upcoming 2027 elections. Speaking as the alternate chairman of the Renaissance Patriots Foundation in Ikorodu, Olariwaju criticized existing political parties for denying indigents the opportunity to occupy significant political roles. He claimed there is a concerted effort by ruling elites, largely composed of non-indigents, to maintain control over Lagos state political landscape. According to Vanguard, the general pointed out that for 25 years, Lagos has not been governed by an indigent except once, raising concerns about the representation of local interest in governance. The political parties have constantly favored non-indigents for key positions, ignoring the rights and interests of the indigenous population, Olariwaju stated. He called for unity among indigents across various political parties to contest for positions from governorship to local council roles and to reject political manipulation. He emphasized the need for indigents to reclaim their political rights, arguing that the current situation perpetuates inadequacy and marginalization. He urged political parties to nominate candidates solely from the indigenous population to ensure that Lagos state governance reflects the will of its rightful inhabitants. This advocacy for indigenous representation is part of a broader effort to address historical injustice in the state political system. Meanwhile, Nigerians who have reacted to this, saying he is talking about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and co, who are not actually from Lagos. Are you sure of yourself still alive above 2027? Or there's still anything Democrats in Nigeria you are not? God though, because he owes his life, just like the leader in Iran that said he will wipe Israel out under 72 hours. At the end, he did not live to see. Meanwhile, in another news headline, Chief Mrs. Bucknell, the former deputy governor of Lagos State from 1999 to 2002, has also expressed concern over the growing political dominance of non-indigenous individuals in Lagos. Bucknell, who served under the then Governor Bola Tinubu, shared her thoughts on the issues, attributing the situation to a deliberate actions amid at sidelining indigenous Lagosians. She believes the execution of indigents from key political positions is part of a long-term strategy that has evolved since her time in office. During her tenure as deputy governor, Bucknell observed the gradual rise of non-indigenous politicians in Lagos. She highlighted that this trend became during the administration she was part of, pointing to Tinubu's leadership as a critical factor, according to her. Despite Tinubu's prominent role in Lagos politics, he himself is not an indigenous Lagosian, a fact that she believes influenced his approach to governance in the state. She suggested that Tinubu's actions during his time as governor were aimed at surrounding himself with loyalists, many of whom were not from Lagos. The former deputy governor went on to imply that Tinubu's background played a significant role in shaping his political strategy. She asserted that Tinubu, aware of his non-indigenous status, he worked to promote other non-Lagosians into positions of power. And this, according to Bucknell, was a way of him to secure support and control over the political landscape of the state. By elevating non-indigenous politicians, she believed Tinubu ensured that his influence would remain unchallenged politically by indigenous Lagosians who might have resisted his policies. The controversy surrounding the political representation of indigenous Lagosians has continued to stir debates in the state. Many Lagosians feel that their rights and opportunities are being eroded by individuals who do not have deep-rooted ties to the area. Bucknell remarks have reignited discussions on the issue, particularly among those who feel marginalized by the current political dynamics in Lagos. Her comments reflect a growing sentiment among some indigenous Lagosians who feel excluded from key leadership roles in their state. As Lagos remains Nigeria's economic hub, the struggle for political control has intensified, with both indigenous and non-indigenous vying for influence. The former deputy governor's statement suggests that this power struggle has historical roots dating back to the early 2000s, when non-indigenous became gaining prominence in the state political hierarchy. So guys, what's your take on this? Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video. Let it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.